Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the visiting team taking on Providence. Now the starting group for the visitors. Walker Kessler is out there with John Collins. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Beasley. And Scott has it in the corner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And it's blocked by Scott. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Collins. Now George. 6 to shoot. Now here's Clarkson. He's covered by Hachimura. The 3. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the 3.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Providence. Providence shooting their first free throw of the night. .141 left in the first. And here's George for 3. And it's George again missing. Hachimura with it. He's picked up by Collins. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that's another basket for him. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I caught up with Providence's head coach for a few minutes. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. George finds Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Hachimura. Count it.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Here's Freeman Liberty. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Here's Freeman Liberty. Buries the long-range jumper. Freeman Liberty's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Right wing. Here's the bulldozer. Second chance shot. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And it's Providence holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've seen from Providence so far.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Lewis. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it sends the ball in at the 3 side. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Martin's checked in for Lewis.
Number 99, Kenyon Martin Jr.
Pass to Clarkson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
And good that time. Beasley's got the lead up to 11 now for Providence.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it. And Providence now pushing it up. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Providence.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Jacksonville, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And guys, for Providence, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now, here's Lewis. They get a hand on it. There's Galloway. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Lewis outside. Collins wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And another fast break opportunity for Providence. Here we go. And the shot goes in. He has 5.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
He takes it in. It's blocked. Here's Barlow. Still without a basket. That one falls.
They are just killing him on the interior.
15 seconds left in the first half. Lewis outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. He gets it up. Not going to go that time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Providence ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello,
I've got a good idea who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking. It's right there, Shaq.
That's what.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the visiting team.
They're getting.
That is more than enough.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Beasley is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Scott, and there's the bulldozer. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the 3 spot. Collins. A bulldozer pulls it in.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Collins, and it's Markkanen in at small forward. From downtown, rebounded by Providence. Scott finds Beasley. Another 3 for Providence.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And that one's good, George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Beasley, the best to the bulldozer. Back to Beasley. A 3-pointer is right on target. Beasley's got 12 points in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
And George with the stuff.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
Offensive rebound. Here's the bulldozer. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Outside Collins. Pass to Kessler. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside like that.
Hachimura, no good. Outside, George pulls from the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper. He has 6.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Scott, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw good from George.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
He hits both from the stripe. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Markkanen passes to Filipowski. Outside, Walker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Sensabaugh. Just 4 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
And Wall kicks to Beasley. Makes a three. Another three for Providence.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
There's Walker with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Providence in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Providence leading by 23. We've got Speedy. Mr. Incredible is out there with the eraser. And it's Soto in at the 4 slot.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Collins, and here's George. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Fadeaway. Count that bucket.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit. And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, this coaching staff loves to see Clarkson pass it. He's developed that portion of his game.
Mr. Incredible, here's Soto and another basket for Providence. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Providence?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Count that one. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
We're going the other way.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, that is why George was a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball.
Now here's Wall. Six on the shot clock. Shackelford. He's covered by Kessler. And so Providence takes the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's